If you want to expedite your chakra healing, then pay attention because in today's video, I'm sharing common pitfalls and traps that you will encounter in your path. And if you're not careful, you can easily become ensnared and stay stuck for months and even years. And I sincerely hope that you will take time to educate yourself about these potential pitfalls so that you can save yourself from unnecessary pain and suffering. With that as a backdrop, let's get started. So the number one pitfall is giving away your power, and this is all too common when you are starting out. We give away our power to other people, to our subconscious mind, our ego, five senses, our physical body, emotional body, mental body, child consciousness, guru, the ascended masters or God, and even channeled entities. Conversely, this trap can also play out as desiring power over others. Now, in real life, what that looks like is you being over-reliant on, say, gemstones, astrology, tarot, going to psychics versus trusting your instincts and intuition. It can look like being devoted to a guru who then makes you feel small instead of treating you or seeing you as your eternal self. Perhaps the biggest trap is secretly wishing that someone could magically fix all your problems. And guess what? Only you can fix your life. So you really want to take time to reflect on beliefs like, do I expect God to solve all my problems? Or am I someone who's owning my power but not surrendering to God? Do I believe I need an intermediary between myself and God? Because as long as you're giving your power away in any shape or form, you can't heal the blockages in your third chakra. And so the overarching goal when working with your chakras is to work towards sovereignty. That is, you are sovereign unto yourself. And any beliefs which do not support that viewpoint, you want to confront them. Now, another classic trap, which I feel many of us can relate to, is loving others but not loving yourself. Especially if you are someone who has an incessant need to be loved, accepted, validated, approved by other people. Because as long as you're focusing on people, places, things, times, and events outside of yourself, chances are you're yet to make yourself your number one priority. And the hard truth that sometimes we don't want to hear is that no one can love you unless you unconditionally love and accept yourself first. So discerning beliefs and experiences that keep you stuck in unhealthy relationships is a must. The next trap is ignoring your physical body. And I can't stress this enough, how important it is to take care of your physical body. Because when it comes to chakra healing, the transformation happens in your body and not outside of it. And nurturing your physical body really means, at the most basic level, giving it good nutrition, daily movement, fasting, nutritional supplement, including minimizing the intake of stimulants like caffeine, sugar, and even soft drinks. If you want to take it up a notch, then exploring body work like massages, like acupuncture, chiropractic, and even rolfing. And if you're someone who struggles with negative emotions, then exercise, daily exercise is an absolute must. Now, another classic trap that almost 95% of the people overlook is their psychological healing. This means being able to discern, okay, what kind of thoughts am I entertaining on a daily basis? Where are these thoughts stemming from? What are my ego defenses? And am I consciously working towards building a healthy self-esteem? Because all these things are non-negotiable for chakra healing. The next pitfall that again many overlook is not integrating their inner child. And this is like the quintessential rookie mistake. Now you have to understand that the second chakra has everything to do with your relationships. And your inner child holds the blueprint for all your relationships. And so if you're disconnected with your inner child, or you treat your inner child like a toxic parent would, then it's going to perpetuate blockages in your sacral chakra or the second chakra. Now, your lower chakras, which is chakra 1, 2, and 3, they form your foundation. And without a strong foundation, you won't be able to sustain those higher levels of awareness, those higher levels of consciousness. So again, working with your inner child is an absolute must. Another common trap for majority of people is the lack of grounding. Sometimes it's easy to not focus on your life, your everyday responsibilities, especially if you are spending long hours in meditation. And grounding at the most basic level is being on the ground, being connected to earth, being in the here and now. And so what that looks like in real life is just taking time to have some fun, spending time with your friends, letting your hair down, being in sync with the rhythms of the earth. Because all these things are again going to be instrumental for your overall growth and chakra healing. Now, close to the theme of grounding is the trap of escapism. And this is where your thinking is on the lines of, oh, if I achieve ascension or I grow spiritually, then that's how I can escape my problems. Or you are thinking that Earth is a terrible place. It's a prison planet. Now, you want to remind yourself that as long as you have a physical body, there is no escaping Earth. This is your home planet for now. And really reflecting on how can you create heaven on this earth in your life right now. Now, the next pitfall that most people don't even acknowledge is called the negative ego. And it is that part of the ego that gives rise to negative thoughts, beliefs, and ideas. And if you want to learn more about this concept, I have linked a few videos in the description below. Suffice it to say that as long as the negative ego is alive and well inside you, it means chances are you're likely going to be reacting rather than responding to stressful situations in your life. And that's primarily because you haven't addressed your emotional wounds, your emotional pain and trauma. And so most people don't recognize that their negative ego is the source of all of their problems. And that's what's keeping them stuck in their negative behavior. Now, whenever there's negative ego, there's going to be superiority and inferiority complex. Meaning you tend to think, act, and feel either like a victim or a victimizer. And in real life, it can play out in a number of ways, where you take on responsibility for other people even when there is no need. Or you're blindly seeking fame. Or you are thinking that maybe being poor is being spiritual. Or thinking that your worth comes from achieving and doing things in life. And so the best antidote that I can offer for healing your negative ego is to cultivate a healthy self-esteem. Now, I'm calling the next trap as I don't know any better trap. Because sometimes we don't know any better and we make assumptions. And then we justify our actions and behaviors. So let's talk about what these assumptions/pitfalls can look like. For example, forcing the rising of your Kundalini energy, or forcing the opening of your chakras, having spiritual ambition, not realizing that you are the cause of everything in your life, thinking that you are more spiritually advanced than you actually are. Oh, and the quintessential, paying undue importance on finding your twin flame, your soulmate. All of these are quintessential traps that keep you stuck. When you're working with chakra healing, your number one objective should be to build a strong foundation, which is essentially healing your lower chakras. Because once you have healed them enough, everything in your life starts aligning with divine right order and timing. Now, in wrapping up, I will share the ultimate rookie mistake, which is not focusing on integration. Integration is like bringing different parts of yourself into unity. It's like making peace with both your positive and negative aspects of personality. It's bringing your masculine and your feminine energies into balance. It's bringing your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies on the same page. and also ensuring that your conscious, subconscious, and superconscious minds are working together and in sync. Because when you bring all these parts together, what you get is wholeness, as in you become whole and complete unto yourself. I hope these suggestions are supportive in your healing journey. Now, if you would like to review the detailed list of common pitfalls and traps, then check out the blog link in the description below. As always, please only take what resonates, discard all the rest. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next video.